All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. Salutations to y'all around the world. Is teaching you, put your lives on the line for it, and shalom to you, serious Hawkwaf. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bun Gad, with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds scattered abroad. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their father's paternal bloodline go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any black identity steering groups. We are not affiliated with any militant groups. We are not affiliated with any Islamic groups. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. And it just show you, man, when that whole shutdown happened yesterday, man, Esau was tweaking a couple of pages and everything. They tweaked Elder hard video, and there was even no cursing in it. It was about the the vaccine, and the medical doctor was talking, So, this is Esau again right here. It says right here, your YouTube video has been age restricted. You're going to see, man. It said High Hasmonean Dynasty. As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video radio hosts admit so-called Negroes in the diaspora are Israelites were flagged to us review. Upon review, we determined that it may not be suitable for all viewers and placed behind an age restriction. All right, so they tell this form, but the form ain't gonna pop up no way. All right, now just watch. This is the video they talking about, and you gonna see no cursing, anything. Nobody using any racial slurs. All right.
I'll go on even further to say this: that the slave trade is actually connected to Deuteronomy 28, because the majority of the slaves that were brought to the Caribbean islands and brought to the Americas were Igbo people, were people of Hebrew and Hebraic Israelite descent, if you will. And so if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, it matches perfectly what happened to the Hebrew slaves, the black Hebrew slaves, during the slave trade. It just matches perfectly.
Back up now. I think we just rung a bell here. Hold up now.
Okay.
Hold the presses.
Okay.
Hold up. I hope everyone is listening to this. This is you about to rock some boats now.
All right, you can see it did rock some boats. The people that don't want the truth to get out. There was no cursing, there was no racial slur, anything. All the man said that the so-called Negroes from West Africa, where he buried descent, they were brought here to the Americas. All right. So there was none out of pocket. And just show you, man, how Esau just getting nervous, man. All right, because they're going to shut this thing down soon, man. That's all. All right, it says right here, Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20 says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right, woe me destruction, man. All right, and that's going to come from Yahweh. All right, it's not gonna come from us, man. We don't have to lift up a finger, man. All we have to do is just teach this word, man. All right. So we're not gonna get carnal, man. All right. It said Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. It said, "For the word of Yahweh is quick, powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to divide asunder soul and spirit." Cause they got cut with that video. And of the joints and marrow, and is discerner of thoughts and intents of heart, man. All right, because really you don't gotta, I know some brothers, you get frustrated. Everything you use so-called curse words. All right, but you really don't, man. You just speak the truth, man. All right, that's all you gotta do. Why you think they want to assassinate Yahushua, man? Because Yahushua was cutting up with scriptures, man. And just Jeremiah that's it. Let me see. This is my word, firewood. My word, fire. Okay, here we go. That's all I'm looking for. All right, but anyway, it says Jeremiah 23:29. Is not my word like as fire, said Yahweh, like as a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? All right, so yeah, man, so his most high word is like fire and breaketh the rock in pieces, man. All right, this is Yahweh word. All right, so they're offended that this truth is coming out, that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, because see, Esau, he based his whole reality of this system on lies, man. It says right here, Galatians chapter 4:16, I am therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth. All right, and look what happened. I got this right here. Age restricted for what? He didn't say anything. He said no. The man that said on the radio host didn't say anything. He didn't use no racial slurs. He didn't physically threaten anybody or made any terrorist threats to any American citizens or people outside of America. He wasn't inciting any rioting or anything. All right, the man just told the truth, and they know there's nothing wrong with this video. All right. But the truth came. And it's a spirit that came out. Cause I was looking at this article. Let me get this scripture right quick. All right. It says Luke 21:15, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And this is a good example. All right. Now this is the article, the racism that the Messianic Jews did to the Jakes in Nigeria. All right. This DNA test. All right. But anyway, DNA test is not gonna tell you come from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all that stuff, man. All right. It's gonna tell you basically. I conclude it's just gonna tell you where your ancestors been, man. All right. We all know the Igbos are Israelites. All right. Right here it says religious group from Arizona claims DNA testing proves that Igbo are not genetically Jewish. All right, mean Israelites. All right, but they are, man, because they fit the curse. It's according to Deuteronomy 28. And but watch this other thing. I'm other article I'm gonna show you. All right. Let's see, Deuteronomy. Let me read this first. All right, Deuteronomy 40. 45 and 46. Moreover, all the curses come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments, statute which command thee. And they should be upon thee for a sign and one upon thy seed forever. Right? So the curse is a sign and one who identify who are the Israelites. And the wonder, like, man, how these people get in this situation? Well, people say, man, how we get in this situation, man? Right? Because I answer by the law, statute, command. Well, that's what the curses mark us, man. All right, that's the real DNA test. Is these curses in Deuteronomy 28, and the so-called Negro, the Igbo, the Fulani, the Mandingo. All right, okay, they all came here on the slave ships, man. Okay, the Shante, the God, the Yue. All right, it says According to this test, the Jewish genetic family does not include Igbo people of Nigeria, a tribe of 30 million, where claim connection Judaism for hundreds of years, right? All the rituals, man. All right. All right, but we all know the Israelites, you know. All right. And you can read this the rest yourself, but it's something, I got something right here. Yep, and this right here, it said, Ilona said he understands why some Igbos agree to get tested. Africa is an area of the world that everyone tends to look down. That's right. I got that word, sub-Saharan Africa. Cause when you think of the word sub, you think of subhuman. All right, and that's why they always put off, you're sub-Saharan Africa. Well, why you keep, if everything's so bad, so sub-Saharan Africa, why you keep going over there and try to steal the resources and sleep with the women? If it's so low down and below you, stay out of there. But anyway, it says Africa is, and I'm talking to Esau and the rest of you heathens, man. All right. All right, but anyway, it said Africa is an area of the world that everyone tends to look down on. He said, even though my Israelite culture is strong, that's right, it's strong, man. All right, your cult, the Igbo traditions, all right, they match the curse of Deuteronomy 28. All right, he said, even though my Israelite culture is strong, because we're Africans, I mean, you basically because you're dark skinned, man, you're not Africans, right? Basically, you're Negroes, all right, so-called Negroes, all right, dark skinned, man, all right, you look like the original phenotype that the ancient Israelite, all right, and they don't like that because it exposed their lies that they telling that they are the children of Israel. Talking about those Israeli, because Israeli means modern day citizens of the state of Israel, and that is a fact. Okay, and watch this. Let me look it up. And they don't fit the scriptures, because it says, according to Isaiah chapter 2 and Micah chapter 4, when the real children of Israel go back into that land, it should be peace, and there's no peace in that land. Let's see, at some, let me see what they got right here. All right, so sometimes they'll change things or type in false information, you know. It don't mean y'all should all mean Prince of Power, right? Y'all putting Israel, they're gonna put Israel right there. Yep, here we go right here. Israeli citizen of the state of Israel, 1948. Hebrew national destination suffix E. All right, also English. Yeah, it distinguishes the citizen of modern state from the ancient. It right here said it distinguishes the citizen of the modern state from the ancient people who had been known in English. See, as Israelites. All right, so these are two different groups of people. One group of people is not the original Israelites, which is Israeli. One is Israelite. All right, look up Israelite. A Jew, all right, one of the people of ancient Israel, descendant of Israel, Jacob, from Latin Israelita, from Greek Israelites, all right, from Israel, all right. Israel means Prince of Power, all right. He, Yasher Allah, he Prince of Power is what it means. All right, so just tell you this, so letting you know, man, this is truth, and you can't. There's nothing you could do about it. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And what it said in the scriptures, man, it says right here, and it go right here. It says, I ain't want that, but it says Revelation 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. All right, so back in the day, it's talking about our people being wicked, but it's also double folded. All right, it's some of these people that going around and say they Israeli, they Jewish, and trying to run with that to say they are the original Israelites, but they're not. And I just read that etymology of Israeli and also of Israelite. Two different groups of people, which prove these scriptures are real, man. Behold, I will make them the synagogue. Satan would say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Who's going around saying they are the children of God? Those people over there in the state of Israel, that's running the state of Israel, the modern day state of Israel. Now, let me see. It says right here. I'm gonna go down a little bit more. All right, y'all know Jewish voice. They full of it. All right, and you know what? I'm gonna show you that later on. I think I need to show this because it coordinates with just like on Boomerang coordinates with this. All right, man. You brothers, man, don't get angry. All this stuff, all these things happening from everything with your family and your woman and Esau messing your videos. All this is just a sign that we almost at the finish line, man. Don't even get, man. Be glad, man, because the kingdom coming, man. All right. When the kingdom come, your family gonna be in their right mind. Your woman gonna be in her right mind. All right. And these people outside of the nation of Israel, they're gonna be our servants, man. All right. We're gonna have clean air, fresh water. All right. Pure food, man. We ain't gonna go off. The law's gonna be written in our hearts, our mind, man. We're gonna rule forever. All right. We had the resources, gold, all that stuff, man. Rubies, other planets, man. All right. We'll be up in the chariots. All right. How body's gonna be way better, way better than Ronnie Coleman and all right. So right here, man. What is it? What that article at? Let's see. I had an article in here. Where'd it go? You know what? Let me go right. It was something I had. You know what? Let me go quickly on here. Go on my account. All right, bam. What you mean nothing saved? I had stuff in there. What the heck? Oh. Oh, come on, man. I had stuff saved.